Hello, this is Matthew on day 9 and 10 of Discover Bookkeeping, and I'm going to talk about two things today. Get you up to date on where I'm at in Discover Bookkeeping, and then talk a little bit about one of our favorite aspects of our program, the qualities of a good bookkeeper. So before I get into all of that, I want to just tell you we're learning about debits and credits right now, which I'm still trying to wrap my head around. It's a very interesting process, and I think that I'm starting to understand how all of the terminology, the accounting terminology that we learned, is applied to actual bookkeeping, actual taking care of the financial records of an organization. And so, for example, I'm up to my ears in homework this weekend, well, until next Wednesday when the next class is. But I'm really finding this content to be quite valuable in terms of understanding how a business maintains its finances. And so I'll give you an example of a homework assignment that I have. So this XYZ company has to make adjustments at the end of an accounting period, and you're given a list of adjustments that need to be made. So this one here is the supplies account had a balance of $3,800 on January 1st. Supplies were purchased on June 1st at $585 and September 7th at $1,350. The year-end inventory shows $3,445 on hand. So, that said, how do you make the adjusting entry for that particular supplies account? So the process that we go through is, first of all, identifying all of the accounts that are affected by this transaction, and then posting those transactions into the journal entry for the previous year, and then the following, and then that new accounting period. It's something that I didn't realize was happening on the bookkeeping and accounting end of an organization. But that said, it's one lesson learned, right? Debits and credits. So I will update you as I learn more about this topic area. But that said, I want to talk a little bit about the qualities of the good bookkeeper. So the first one we have is honesty, trustworthy, right? Those two are connected to each other. We believe that if you are going to be a good bookkeeper and essentially a good employee, you have to be honest about your work, what you're doing, and trustworthy, that the work is going to get done, it's going to be accurate. Depth of knowledge in the financial field. We want our program graduates to be aware of the possibilities that exist in employment within the financial sector. And so generally speaking, we refer to it as financial administration. Open and clear communications. You need to be able to tell your client what happened with their money, right? A good listener, listening to details. As a bookkeeper, you don't necessarily speak the same language as your clients. So you need to be able to translate that. You need to be able to listen to what they're saying and then translate that information into your bookkeeping practices. Integrity. Be a strong, smart, intelligent, capable person, or strive towards that. Inquiry. Ask lots of questions. Foresight and strategy. Think ahead. Think about the next accounting period, for example, when you're doing your debits and credits and adjusting your entries. And when you're building your accounts in the first place. If you understand what your business is, then you know the accounts that you need to set up on day one, right? That requires a good business plan, though. Consistency. What else can I say? Consistency, accuracy. 1 0 at the end of a number is one more 0 at the end of a number, and it will give you an incorrect balance, for example. Timeliness, that's just a trait that you should always observe. Dedication to your work, dedication. Self-motivation and professionalism. So the way that we integrate these values into our program, Discover Bookkeeping, is we have what we call a conditional stipend. So individuals who, attend the program or admitted into the program follow these policies through our policy our student handbook, and then there's a dollar value associated with each policy. I'm going into this description here. You should really call us to find out more. 212-242-6010. That's 212-242-6010. But I'm going to keep trying to explain. So we have these policies, and if at the end of the day, through the completion of the program, you adhere to these policies, then you actually receive a stipend to reimburse the cost of travel for attending our program. Because, said and done, it's about access. It's about providing opportunity to those who need it the most. Whew. All right, so that said, enjoy your weekend. I will be enjoying mine, setting debits and credits, and doing my journal entries. Have a good day.